like to touch my chest like no one else. Now see me standing next to the bongos and the speakers. Ha ha. My V-neck shirt's better than all you tweakers. Oh, what's that in the sky? Could it be God or I am looking at the microphone again. Oh, I love screens in front of my microphones. The screens are the best, never alone when they're up there. God, give me a high five, please. Take it from me, yes, Lord. Thank you. All right. Hey, welcome to the beginnings of greatness. I am your host, Matthew Rhodes. With me, as always, the wonderful, the beautiful, the talented assistant to the guest host, Joey Livingston. How you doing?
I worked really hard on the video.
That was a great video. I love that video. That's one of my favorite videos.
You destroyed it with your mockery.
I'm sorry. I thought it'd be cool to sing a little bit of what I felt in my heart when I saw.
That's not what
when
you
I
felt
saw
in
that
your
video.
You didn't feel in your heart. High five me, God.
High five me, God. What are the OG lyrics to that song? What song is that?
That is This Is Enough.
This is enough. I like that song.
That song is about how we should stop looking forward to happiness in heaven because we have plenty of it here
on earth. High five. I like that message. I love that song. Y'all should hear Joey sing that song. He knocks.
Do you take back all your mockery?
No, because I enjoyed it, but I just said on nationwide TV, internationally wide TV, that song is awesome and I love it. So,
do you want to have a staring contest?
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right, but I want to add a new rule.
Okay.
The rule is that we can take turns saying one word.
Okay.
You can say one word. All right. On your mark. Get set.
Who's going to start first?
You start first.
Okay.
Go.
Glockenspiel.
And you can take as much time as you want to saying the word.
Okay.
Barbiturates.
Hammer.
Clam.
Chowder. Is that the red or the white? All right, let's go again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Best 2 out of 3. You won that one. 3, 2, 1, go.
Parmesan.
Monterey.
Hillbilly.
Daffodil.
Pollination.
Polyp.
Pollock.
Kevin. Okay, you won. 2 out of 3. Got it. Got me. It was fun. I'll tell y'all out there what got me. Can you put the camera single shot on Joey? All right, now Joey, stare into the camera like you were staring at me, and breathe like you were.
Is that the camera? Okay.
Yeah. It was his breathing that got me.
So basically, my face got you.
No. It was I was seeing your collarbone going up and down. That's what got me. It don't take much. I tell you what. let me go ahead and give my review while it's in my head of the new highly anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh God, didn't we talk about this last week?
We talked about it coming out, but this is my review of it since I've played it. Okay. First, let me give you the grade.
This is like Craig wanting to discuss polyamory every week.
All right. First, let me give you the grade. Grand Theft Auto gets a grade F. For effing awesome, dude. I've only played. Dude, I'm only about 3 hours into the story, and it's just amazing. I spent a whole hour of my life just as the character named Trevor in a shooting range, just taking down targets, and it gives you like medals and stuff for it's time limit, and it gives you medals for knocking the most down in the quickest amount of time, and just that alone was worth the $60. Having the
It was worth $60 just to have a shooting gallery.
Yes, it was that good. And then the cars in it are awesome. The missions in it are awesome. I can't give away too much because there's some people who haven't played the game yet, and they'd be super pissed if I gave away any bits and pieces. But I will say the shooting range is awesome. You'll get addicted to it and just keep on playing. All the characters are great. The script is funny. The voiceovers are spot on. Great actors. Graphics are awesome. And that's all I can say. I give it an F for effing awesome. So take it from me, Matthew Rhodes. GTA 5 is a buy. Buy it.
I give it an A for
Forward.
uninterested.
However, last week I think we came to an agreement that me and Sean would come over and bring a copy.
And force me to at least watch it.
Right, and then if you ask to play, we get to ask you one time if you want to play.
If I want to play.
Right.
And I get to say, get away from me.
Right. And then, after we play a little while longer, if you say, hey, let me try that out. And then,
I feel like these rules are encouraging you to play it for hours at my house in the hopes that I might ask to play it.
No.
You get an hour of playtime at my house.
I'll respect the house rules. Okay, and at 1 hour of playtime, that'll be plenty enough to convert you for this game. Now, with the other GTAs, I don't know if I could convert you, but this one has so much going on that it'd be hard to turn down
at this point
a chance to play this game.
I could not possibly play it because I would have to recant the things that I've been saying, which I refuse to do.
Well, you said if it was, interesting enough of our gameplay that you may want to watch, that you may want to play it, because you haven't seen actual, live gameplay.
Yes, but I've spoken too confidently about my negativity at this point to admit defeat.
But however, knowing the type of guy you are, and you're all about intellectual honesty, when you get new facts in, you usually you take those facts and put them in your brain hole, and you form an opinion. And your opinion can change. And that's what we're all about here at NCG. So I hope at your house that you take that into consideration.
You're gonna make me do this honest BS stuff about Grand Theft Auto 2.
Yes, you should.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Excuse me.
You should do it
2.
throughout
Grand Theft
your whole
Auto 5
life.
2.
Ooh, Grand Theft Auto 5 2 is gonna be dope.
Grand Theft Auto 52, baby.
Grand
Theft Auto 52 is amazing. I love the dagger throwing contest right in the middle of it.
I love the archery range. It's awesome. Oh, but one more thing for
I love the high school dance.
They have a super duper bitchin' prom there. You get to go to high school,
I got to take
pick
the
out a prom day.
exact girl that I wanted to take. She said yes. I took a chance.
but it's gonna be fun. Oh, I was gonna mention there's all type of activities: tennis, golf,
There's
Hunt-
tennis in Grand Theft
hunting.
Auto 5.
mm-hmm. and like if you were to buy a tennis game,
It's happening.
if you were to buy a tennis game for the Xbox 360, but just tennis, the Grand Theft Auto 5 tennis would blow it
So
out of
like-
the water.
Are you able to shoot your opponent if they're ahead of you? Able to kill them?
Probably after the match.
You can't kill them during the
be
match.
like pop, pop, pop. I don't think during the match.
That is unrealistic.
That's true.
I call BS.
What you talking about? You can't shoot them during
Yeah.
the match.
I should Grand Theft
Well,
Auto. If they're gonna,
I haven't
if they're
played.
gonna, if they're, this sounds.
I haven't played the tennis.
So this is like
part
all
yet.
sports Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto All Sports Edition.
Right. So probably all sports with guns is what I'm thinking. Now I haven't tried to shoot anyone during the triathlon. I think I did that once. Like somebody's in front of you and you're going down the last
Just
la-
wait till
the
you
last hill.
experience the backgammon section.
Oh,
That is exciting.
super dope. But anyway, let's get off GTA for a little bit. Ooh. I wanted to ask you about something, Joey. You've been in my truck before, and all I have is a cassette deck. Now, I've been buying these cassette adapters. You put the cassette into the cassette deck, and then a little stereo wire comes out. You plug it into your iPod, iPhone, whatever MP3 player,
Mhm.
and play it. Now, I went by the Dollar General here, and I could not find the tape deck. So I went to the McVeigh's down the road where I'll get all my Polar Pips, and I saw this. Now, car FM modulator. Now, what it says,
Plays all your audio devices wirelessly through car FM stereo system.
and on the it has an input. So I'm thinking
It has an input, and I wish we could zoom in closer because
a
there is a
fuse.
fuse there.
Fuse. That's in case it
Not
blows
even
your
Apple
fuse.
products come with extra fuses.
That's facts.
Now, let's assess the quality of this. First of all, the remote control has tons of buttons.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I have never seen so many buttons on an FM modulator remote control.
So-
I have never seen an FM modulator remote control.
now, what I'm wondering is
The
how
transmitter itself has a play pause button, so apparently it has DVR capabilities. You can DVR your radio and you can play and pause it, and you can rewind and go back.
sweet, and then it'll send it straight to your cable box at home. That's what I'm thinking. Now, what I want to know from you is, okay, I plug this into my car
No.
lighter.
No. You shove this right up your iPhone.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
part. That's the part that goes into
Right.
there.
You shove it. You just
Cram it.
don't worry if it doesn't fit. Just shove harder.
Keep pushing.
Just shove harder.
Should I use some Vaseline? Will that make
No.
make it go in?
No. These are electronics. Don't be
Oh.
silly.
Goes just raw.
Yeah, we're being silly. You're being silly. I'm being serious. You shove this straight up in your iPhone,
Okay.
hard,
All right.
until you hear a cracking sound,
Okay.
and then it's good to go.
Then it's good to go.
Right.
All right.
That's how you control your iPhone with those buttons.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 buttons.
20 buttons. You can't beat 20 buttons, folks.
Now, but my main question is, for real though, when I put this in my cigarette lighter and hook one of these a stereo cable, one into this and the other into my iPhone, how does this get to my speakers?
So there's a hole right here. If you want to know how to use an FM modulator, pay attention, because this is the show that you need to watch.
Learn something, folks.
There's a hole right here. There is a wire back here that you put the hole into, or that you put into the hole. And on the other end of the wire, you put that into your iPhone. It is an earphone hole.
Right.
And it sends sound into here.
Okay.
And this sends sound into your radio. It goes from the iPhone to here, and from here to your radio.
That's what I was asking. How does it send sound? How does it go to my radio through the
It doesn't go
car
through
adapter?
that. This is for electricity. This is for electricity.
Okay.
It uses electricity to send radio waves via the air.
Ooh,
to
airwaves.
your radio. That's right.
Okay.
So this, they could on this, they should have said that it's wireless.
Does it?
Well, it does say plays all your audio devices wirelessly
Okay.
through car FM. So they did say that. They did say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it picks up your FM.
Yeah.
So it should work with my iPhone.
Yes.
Cool.
But I'm giggling at all the people who brought this back to Dollar General saying, or just walked right up to the register, didn't even buy it, walked up right to the register and said, "Thought you said this was wireless."
What the hell's up with this damn wire in the back? This is a wire.
You don't sell stuff at Dollar General that has a wire in the back and say that it does anything wirelessly. You don't do that.
I believe that's called false advertisement.
No, that's called.
And I believe you could report that to the Triple B.
It isn't false. It sends it wirelessly to the radio. But you don't. But you are selling to the wrong audience if you sell anything that has a wire in it at Dollar General and say that it's wireless.
That's true.
Big mistake.
But
Big mistake.
even worse, I didn't get this at the Dollar General. I got it at the Circle K.
You lied.
No, I told you, McVeigh's. I told you I stopped by the Dollar General to try to pick up the cassette. They didn't have it. But the cassettes keep breaking on me for some reason. So now I'm gonna try this bad boy out. Maybe it'll last me.
Now, I had an FM transmitter for my phone. It did go up in the phone. It had a little slot that it went up in the phone, and the sound was sent out through the
frequencies.
Whatever the 52 pin connector, or however many pins that the Apple connector has in it.
Oh, I see.
And it didn't work all that well.
And
And I paid $60 for it.
Yikes! Like, what were the problems with it? Would it just?
I mean, you had
stuttered?
to find like just the right station. So you'll have to tune that to. You'll have to pick either it may only send to one station. If that's the case, you're in big trouble. But hopefully it has a tuner in it where you
Okay.
can pick a station.
All right.
And then you tune your radio to that station.
Okay.
And so you have to sit there for 5 minutes or so and find a station that is empty enough of real radio waves coming from outside
Okay.
that there's room for your little weak signal, because it is a weak signal.
Right.
It's illegal for it to be strong.
Right.
To go to that radio. And then once you finally find one, you drive a mile down the road and you pick up a radio station on that station.
Ah.
And
Cool.
and then you have to find a new station.
Well worth the $20.
Big fun.
Big fun.
Yours might work better. Maybe you'll have more luck.
I hope so.
The tape deck is a much better solution.
It is much better. But they just keep breaking on me, and I've spent a lot more on tapes than this, but I can't find them anymore. The tapes.
You can order them though.
True.
I can order them for you on Amazon with my Amazon Prime account.
Amazon Prime.
Won't cost any shipping.
No shipping at all. No matter what you get.
2 day.
Nice.
Well, it has to be Prime eligible, but they have a ton of stuff that's
okay.
Prime eligible.
Sweet.
You will almost definitely find a tape adapter that you can get through Prime.
Sounds awesome. And I would appreciate you doing that for me.
I didn't say I would. I just said that it's possible.
So,
Talk me into it.
if this doesn't work, I'm
We'll
gonna
see
take
how
it
the
back.
Grand Theft Auto evening goes.
Okay. We'll judge it based on that. And if this doesn't work, I'll take it back, get my moolah back, and then we'll play a little. We'll go to your house, do the GTA thing, see how that goes. Then maybe you can let me use your Prime time, Amazon dime. What are you drinking?
Water. My days of wine tasting on the air are over.
Oh, but we have to have a second annual wine and cheese tasting.
I don't know. The first one was so legendary. I don't want to.
It was good. It was one of my favorite shows. I mean that sincerely. I loved that show, especially when we all took the string cheese and made it do helicopter. Then we ate it.
Well, that's how you aerate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get all the flavor to the tip. Boop. Put it. Boop.
I enjoyed how we tricked William Caicedo Torres into drinking cough syrup on that.
That was good. Yeah. What do we ask him to bring back? Scissors, cough syrup.
Yeah, we told him he had to go into the main part of his house,
without saying
retrieve
anything.
scissors, cough syrup, and what else?
Cheese.
And some cheese. And he wasn't allowed to explain himself.
Right.
He had to make sure that his wife and family saw him.
Right.
And he was not allowed to explain himself.
Couldn't say a word.
Right.
And I believe we asked him, he was like, so what'd your family say? He's like, oh, they just looked at me weird.
Let's hear your Caicedo Torres impression again.
It's been a while since I've heard him talk, so
Yeah, I think that you're just
stereotypically
imitating some Hispanic guy. It's not right.
Let me see.
He's going to write us letters.
He's got kind of a soft tone. Let's see here. Ho.
Joy.
Hoy. They just think it's
Joy.
weird. They just think it's weird. Yoey. 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 Yeah.
Joy. Do not ever make me drink cough syrup on the air again. Never again.
Never again. But shout out to William Caicedo if you're watching. Love
William
you.
understands what this means.
Yeah. We love you. We still chat with him on Facebook. He's a friend of mine.
My wife is claiming that we made him get lunch meat. I don't know if that's true.
It's ringing a bell. It is ringing a bell. But did he say he didn't have any lunch meat? I don't remember him bringing that back. But that was great. Anything exciting going on in your neck of the woods?
Let's see here. Did I talk about the Wacom tablet? I did, didn't I?
The Wacom tablet?
The Wacom tablet.
Not online. I think you mentioned something off studio, off camera.
Right. Yeah.
I'd like to hear about that. We got hecklers in the audience today. We will not tolerate that.
Sean, can you escort the hecklers out of the studio, please? Thank you. I am an artist, an illustrator.
You're a very good artist and illustrator.
Thank
Y'all
you.
should check him out.
Thank you. But I rarely draw these days. It's a lot more so. When I first got my iPad, I drew a lot on it. But before the iPad came out, before the iPad or the iPhone came out, I bought graphics tablets by a company named Wacom. They are the premier graphics tablet.
How do you spell that?
Maker. Wacom. I used to think it was pronounced Wacom.
Wacom.
which I thought it was much more techy, but it's Wacom. Some
Wacom.
people say Wacom.
Like Wacom Sock'em Wobots.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Some
like
people
that.
call it Wacom.
just like that. Some people say Wacom. Yeah,
Okay.
but I believe it's Wacom.
Wacom. All right.
Yeah. And they make tablets that you can draw on, and it, they're pressure sensitive. So if you push hard, it makes a large stroke, and you press light, it makes a narrow stroke. So it's very expressive. It simulates natural media.
Uh-huh.
But you can't draw on the screen with their graphics tablets, and you have to spend a bunch of money for their top of the line item is called the Cintiq, and you can get like a big 21-inch tablet that's a screen, and you can draw directly on the screen.
So it's like a extra peripheral they sell for that.
Yeah, but that's like $2,000 or $3,000.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But they have a 13-inch one
Uh-huh.
called a 12WH or Cintiq. It's a small Cintiq that is $1,000, and I bought that about 5-6 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and it was great.
Right.
But it's not very portable. It had this like big block with this enormous wire as thick as a microphone stand that was kind of bendable, and you'd have to hook that up to your monitor, and it was really just a bunch of wires. It was
Pain in the ass.
yeah. I really enjoyed it when I first got it, and then I didn't break it out much anymore, and then I ended up selling it.
Right.
It's a street value is quite good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Still to the day.
Well, I bought it for $800. I mean, I bought it for $1,000. And I sold it for $800, and this was like 2 years after I bought it.
That's not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad. So.
So, anyways, I sold it because the iPad came out, and I had been drawing on my iPod, and I knew well enough from that experience that the iPad would be awesome for drawing on. But neither the iPod nor the iPad are pressure sensitive. At least when I got it,
Right.
there was no pressure sensitivity on them. You had to there were certain ways to simulate pressure, but it wasn't realistic. But still, it was super portable.
Right.
But the styluses that you bought were they were either like these big sponges or these big rubber balls that you would smush up against the glass, and you just like you'd smear the rubber ball across the.
That's what the
screen.
stylus would be.
Yeah.
Just you hold the ball and just.
No, there was a rubber ball on the end of the
attached.
stylus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't very precise, like taking this microphone and
Right. Trying to.
trying to draw a picture with it.
Right.
You
With
can't
details.
see. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand how that big ball relates to where your stroke is.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, the rubber ball wasn't that big. It was probably about that big.
Mm-hmm. A small ball.
Waiting for my switcher to do some smart switching. There we go.
A small.
Yeah, about that big. But later they came out with some styluses that were kind of pressure. I mean, they are pressure sensitive, but they still have to have that rubber tip or that foam tip because the screen, you had to simulate a finger with the screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it still lacked precision. And then Microsoft came out with the Surface. Okay, now the Surface is not very popular, I don't think, is it?
I don't know that. I don't know.
I mean, it's popular enough that they're coming out with a Surface 2, but I don't think it sold that well.
Right.
But one little known fact about the Surface,
It's like somebody's
something
pissing in the back.
slithering. It's either slit. You think it's pissing?
It smells like. I mean, smells like pissing. Yeah. No, it sounds like pissing. Didn't you think that was?
It's really,
Anyway.
it's really rude to do that back there while we're
Sure is.
doing a
man.
show.
Yeah. Take a piss.
Can you please wait until after the show to piss on the floor behind us? Thanks.
Where were we?
It's no couth. So, anyways, the little known fact about the Surface is that the stylus is pressure sensitive, and it is great for drawing and illustration, and it's super portable.
Nice.
No wires needed as long as the battery's good.
I was impressed with it when you showed it to me.
It's super precise.
Mm.
So I bought one of those back when I had the money to do so, and I barely had the money to do so. My children had to do without dental care and food for a few days, but we made it.
Made it work.
they make sacrifices.
Right.
They didn't choose it, but I know it's good for them.
Right. It's an investment.
Right. Yes, in me. So I've owned that for a while, and then I find out, coming full circle here, Wacom is coming out with a portable tablet, very much like the Surface but bigger, and with the Wacom pen, which is like the best art pen.
Best ever.
Yeah, and
better than bamboo.
Well, Wacom makes the bamboo.
Oh, that's what I meant. Better than their bamboo.
That
stylus.
isn't what you meant. That isn't what you meant.
Yeah.
Or you meant actual bamboo.
No, I meant the bamboo stylus they make.
Yes, of course it is, because that's made for the iPad, and it has a rubber ball on the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is. So it's confirmed.
Yeah, they're
The
coming out with
new
a Windows 8
Wacom
tablet that is
stylus.
basically a portable Cintiq. So like really portable. Like the 13-inch you could fit into a bag, but then it had all this extra junk you'd have to cram. It was not portable.
Right.
Yeah. This is actually portable. You might have an adapter that comes with it, but it's just to charge the battery, like any laptop.
Did you say it's bigger than the Surface?
It is bigger than the Surface. I mean, the Surface is about this big. It's probably a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, and taller. It's not, the Surface is a real wide screen aspect ratio. This one is probably more 4:3. And it is like I think it's $2,000, but that's about how much I spent on the Surface.
Right. Yeah. But what else? So the new Wacom was Cintiq. What else does it do? Just that's its main purpose.
Yeah, this one is called a Cintiq Hybrid. I mean, it is a full Windows. They have two of them. They have one. I think the Cintiq Hybrid runs Android.
Okay.
But they have been developing this awesome art app for Android, so that you can and it's not as expensive.
Okay.
But the full Windows 8 version, that you can run Photoshop, Sketchbook Pro, Mega Studio, all the best art apps. On that one is $2,000.
Right.
So I've been thinking about selling my Surface, but I don't think it has the same resale value that.
When is the Surface 2 coming out?
I don't know. They just announced it.
Yeah, you may need to go ahead and put it up for sale. See what you can get out of it.
Yeah, I checked eBay, and I think somebody was selling their Surface for like $800.
They was lowballing.
No, I mean I was taking a broad view of all the Surfaces being sold. Yeah.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just keep your Surface, and then just make your kids
go. Well, the bright side is I
went
for
another month.
That's a good idea.
Then you can get, just like you did with the Surface, do it with the Cintiq Hybrid.
Well, I didn't make them go without food quite that long, but I think they could do it.
I think they can. Just tell them something about fasting is good for you.
Yeah.
Just give them some water, tap water. They'll be fine.
Tap water and crackers.
Yeah. Saltine.
Okay.
Make sure there's salt in it, because they'll need their minerals.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bright side of this is that I used my Surface the other day, and it is still as awesome as it was before they announced the Wacom, which is pretty awesome. I don't actually expect the Cintiq to be that much better than what I have, except I think the most significant thing about it that will be better is that there are utility buttons all over it. Like there are these special shortcut buttons that
physical buttons.
You're already holding it with a hand, so you have buttons right there that will do things like one button might turn your tool into a magnifying glass. One button might turn it into a hand where you can move your canvas around. One button might turn it into a tool that rotates it. One button might undo or redo. And then there's these sliders. There's these touch-sensitive sliders on them that when you slide your finger up or down, it makes the brush bigger or smaller. Right. So those are super tools that I definitely want. That the Surface has none of. But I think I'll be okay.
I think you'll be all right. Yeah. And then when it comes out.
But that's what I want.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
That's what I want for my birthday from you. I want you to take back the thing that you bought me.
Okay.
and I want you to give me
replace it with the
the
Wacom
Wacom tablet.
Cintiq Hybrid.
Right. No, not the hybrid. The actual the Cintiq.
With the
These are both called Cintiq Companions.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the one that is the best? The Windows
the
8?
one that's the Windows 8 version. Yeah.
You got it.
I forgot all about what you had bought me for my birthday, and now we're about out of time. Do we have
What-
enough time to discuss that?
We was either gonna. I was gonna suggest a one more staring contest, but if you wanted to talk about that before we go, we got 2 minutes.
Maybe we need to make a note to talk about that next week.
All right.
Because what you got me was pretty cool. Matthew, my brother, he is he doesn't he takes all of his money and he hoards it and he spends it on himself. But the little amount of money that he spends on me for my birthday, he always thinks of very, very, very creative, thoughtful gifts. So I do wish that you would spend more money on me, but I appreciate the creativity and the money that you do spend. Yeah.
Thank you. And
2-knuckle fist bump. I'm not willing to do a full fist bump on this.
Okay.
I'll do a 2-knuckle fist bump on you.
blow it up.
All right.
Peace. All right, now one more staring contest with same rules. Before we go, we have 1 minute. So here we go.
You're going to lose this right away. What I do is I harness the depression and anger that I've suppressed since childhood. I have 37 years worth, and it makes the contest easy for me. I don't even want to smile.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try that out.
You don't have any. You're full of bubbles and happiness. On your mark, get set, go.
Schwarzenegger.
Cars.
McQueen.
Jerusalem.
Abercrombie.
Handful.
Of
Absolutely.
Pinot. I lose yet again to the still reigning champion, Joey the Starer Livingston. Guys, it's been great being with you this past half hour. We love you so much. Any last words?
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La, Shangri-La. Love y'all. Bye. Tibidum-tum, 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 tibidum-tum.